Greetings, what's happening? I'm MC Slave.
And I'm Tony Chang.
And we are from the legendary group Fat Freddys Drop, and you are in tune to Reggaenews.ch. Wow. Excitement, terror, mayhem. It'll be a great show tonight. I think, we're all pretty, we're tired after a month on the road, but we're also getting quite finely tuned as well.
Being on stage is the best part of being on tour. So, everything else is terrible. So,
it's been fantastic. This is the end of our tour. We're basically in the home stretch, as it were. We have a few more shows, fantastic shows, great sold out audiences, beautiful venues, and but yeah, we're excited to be. It's good to be here because this is our first time. We've never played here in Switzerland. Here today I jumped in the river.
Wow!
I went swimming in the river today, and I was very pleased I did that. It's one of the best things I've done on this whole tour, to be honest with you. It was fantastic, and I understand it's a bit of a tradition here in the summer. But that was fantastic. I mean, the nature of touring, you never get enough time in places, as much time as you would like, and and it's often, when you've been touring hard, you're tired, and it's like, oh, do I just go to sleep or do I make the effort? And sometimes when you make that effort and just do it, you're real thankful that you did, even though your body's saying, just go to bed, Yeah.
Now you've been together for more than 10 years, and that's more than today's a marriage. So what's your secret?
What is the secret? God. I don't know.
Well, the thing is that the secret is food. So all of the food, mainly when we get together, it's usually to eat rather than to make music or anything like that. And so that's good. That means that we like to spend time together because there's usually some food going on, and also just because, I think we have a good relationship as a band because it's a collective, it's a democratic, it's a sound system more than a band really. So it's basically everyone brings their influences to the table, and at the end of the day, you make a decision about how you're going to play and how the music's going to go, and it's and no one's telling you what to do. And that can get on your nerves after 10 years if somebody's always telling you what to do. So.
I got a serious complaint from a friend of mine. He's a record shop owner, and he ordered your latest LP, and then he had serious problem to
get it.
No, not to get it. He didn't know in which shelf.
Oh, what's it? I understand. Oh, yes.
Is this a common? Complaint?
You've got to start a new section, just Fat Freddys.
Yeah.
That's it. That's basically all you can do there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just get a Fat Freddys section. There you go.
Or Wellington, maybe. That's
but then you should release more than 2 albums in like 10 years.
We'll get another album out soon enough, and he can put it in the Fat Freddys section of the shop.
Now I read and I was surprised. You are the most selling band in New Zealand. Is that correct?
A lot of success. Our album, based on a true story, when we released that in 2005, it was very successful in New Zealand. So it set some records. I'm not sure how many it sold, but it sold a lot. And yeah, so that was really good for us at that time, you know, to get such a great response, because we were an independently released record and we'd never released anything really before, and you know, but we had been touring for about 5 years solidly in New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah, the audience in New Zealand were all very aware of Fat Freddys, so well before the record ever came out, and so when it did, it was kind of like an explosion. It was, you know,
Was it surprising?
Yeah, I think it surprised everyone. Yeah, definitely. I think for probably people thought I think probably the band thought it would be more of interest to people here in Europe than in New Zealand. But in New Zealand, it went crazy. So, which was great.
The most songs are like 5, 6, 7, 8, or even 10 minutes long. Do you get airplay on mainstream radios in New Zealand?
Not really. No.
Not really.
Just a half song.
Yeah, I mean,
They do that.
There's certain songs that are a little shorter. There's a few radio edits that are around, but no, I mean, by and large, definitely not on the radio. No.
Yeah, and I mean, student radio's always been supportive, and they will.
So they can go outside and smoke one.
Well, yeah, exactly. The DJs love our records because they can do just that. You know, DJs love Freddys records for that very reason.
Yeah.
But you know, I think yeah, no, we do get played. I mean, sometimes very reluctantly, DJ Fitchy will do an edit and, you know, send it to the radio very reluctantly. But you know, but most of the time, it's the support radio-wise has come from student radio or independent radio.
When I listen to a record from you guys, it's very chilled, it's laid back. Is that attitude in New Zealand?
It's an aspect of what we do, and definitely when we go to the studio, that's often how we feel, because, you know, it's such a relaxed environment when we're working in the studio. You know, that that comes through. I mean, on stage it's actually quite different a lot of the time. You know, we actually hit it a lot harder on stage and try to actually, you know, communicate these songs to an audience who want some energy. You know, so it's sort of. I think we play differently in different environments, but when we're songwriting in the studio, things can get pretty mellow, but we have to kind of sometimes just get ourselves to snap out of it. And but yeah, I mean, I think New Zealand, I mean, it is relaxed.
It is
relaxed. I gotta say it is.
Yeah, it is. It is relaxed, and that comes out.